Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available! Summer, I didn't know when. Summer 2025, when the pool opens again. The album, Dad. I don't know what this is. Ice cream cone? You want one? Okay. The album, Dad. Shimmy. Rock on, gold dust, woman. Beast. How are you guys doing today? Oh, another song? You request another song, shall you? Let me see. What song shall I sing for you guys? Let me see. What would be a fitting song for you? Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let it bake a little bit. From sprinkler splashes to fireplace ashes, I gave my blood, sweat, and tears for this. The icon's back! The icon is back. And you know what? You're on your own, kid. Probably one of my favorite songs at the moment. I just listened to it on repeat, and somebody actually tagged me on a live version of it, and I started crying. Oh my God, am I a Swiftie? I don't know, but I so relate to that song so much. I love that song. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? They thought it was over. They thought the icon era was over, but little did they know. I have I think I actually have 4 other icon hats in the closet. I think I have 3 in the closet, and I have I just actually did let me tell you, okay, so you know that I got my stuff stolen in Las Vegas, and one of the things I got stolen was my corduroy icon hat. I'm still so sad about it. But anyway, but what's so funny about that is, I mean, it's not funny. It's shitty. It's really shitty. So, but anyway, enjoy my hat, whoever you are out there. Like my dad used to say when people would steal stuff from him, he'd say, I hope they need it more than I do. And so truly, I hope that, not Truly Brown, not Truly Brown from Sister Wives, but truly, I watched so much Sister Wives this weekend, let me just tell you. Well, in the last 24 hours. But anyway, truly, I hope that you are getting more use out of my things and making more money out of it than I ever would have. So anyway, but what's so interesting about it is that days before I left on vacation, I think it was the day before, I filmed a video showing my entire hat collection, and people were like, Peter, why don't you wear any of these hats? You always wear your corduroy icon hat. And I think this is kind of the universe speaking to me. Because I explained in the video, it's my most comfortable hat, right? Well, I showed 40 to 60 hats. And I have another whole plastic bin in the basement of other hats, right? And so those are just the hats that I keep upstairs. And people were like, Peter, why are you not wearing all? Now the universe is forcing me to wear other hats. But anyway, so this is a hat that I got several years ago. I think I actually got this maybe before, I don't know which one came first, the corduroy hat or this one. And then I actually have a blue cotton icon hat that looks exactly like the corduroy hat, except it's cotton, not corduroy, but it doesn't fit me as well. And then I have a red plaid one, and it says icon in yellow. I don't love that hat. And then I have one other one, I can't remember. I have actually quite a few D-squared hats, but not all of them say icon on them. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? I already put my lip gloss on, but listen, okay? You can never go wrong. You can never go wrong. What was this song back in the day? You can never go wrong with a Tony perm. That is what I heard. Well, actually, I heard it a lot when I was growing up because my mom loved that commercial, and so she would always sing that commercial. Do you remember that? The other thing that my mom would sing to me, and actually this is so interesting. So, I don't know, do you guys know what cameos are? So cameos, mine are listed below, are when people reach out to me. And, I mean, there's a lot of people that are on Cameo. But anyway, for my husband's birthday, I got 3 cameos. I got one from Sheena Shea from Vanderpump Rules for my husband. That one wasn't very good. She said it to me instead of him. She didn't get it. I'm not surprised. But anyway. And then I got 2 other ones, and it was so fun. So anyway, I kind of, in that moment, I kind of got why people love the Cameo thing. But anyway, so it's when people reach out to me for personal messages, and you pay a certain amount of money, and then you get a little message from me. My messages are long. They're usually between 3 and 6 minutes, sometimes longer than that. I think they time out at 8 minutes. But people reach out to me for pep talks, birthdays, bridal showers. I've actually been part of somebody's engagement. They said, I want you to, can you give a message to can you ask my wife, so-and-so wants to marry you. I want you to be part of the proposal. That was probably the coolest one for me. But recently, Libby reached out to me for a cameo, and I told Libby, because you get a lot of personal stories in my cameo, And so in my Cameo, Libby, her name was Libby, and I said, oh my God, that's so funny, I'll never forget doing this, and I still haven't. So Libby, if you're out there right now, shout out in the comment section below. But I said, because my mother used to always sing that song when I was growing up. Libby, 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 on your table, 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 you will like it, on your label, label, or no, wait, Libby, 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 on the label, 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 you will like it, on the table, 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 because it's like Libby soup. Do you guys remember that back in the day, baby? My mom was always forever singing commercials. Now, the reason why I'm doing a longer intro today, I won't be super long, but the reason why I'm doing a little bit of a longer intro was because in my last Nik Avocado video, I actually got 2 comments from people, and they were like, I missed your intro, and then I was like, all of a sudden you're talking about it. I was like, did I miss the intro? Like, what happened? So if I don't do my intro, then people are like, oh my God, what happened to your intro? I missed your intro. And if I do my intro, then the people that like have just found my videos, they're like, what is going on? There's like 20 minutes about sister wives and all this kind of stuff. But speaking of sister wives, last night, well, I just got back from a hair appointment. I just got my hair cut. What do we think? Oh my God, it looks so nice. It was so fun. But anyway, so just got back from my hair appointment. And yesterday, sadly, yesterday was the last day of the pool being open in our neighborhood. If you follow my vlog, I have been covering the HOA drama, the pool drama. I actually called my vlog yesterday. I titled it, "The Pool Drama is Over," because the pool closed yesterday. So myself and 2 of my neighbors, we went to the pool. They left, and then I closed down the pool by myself. It was very, very sad. But anyway, it was like 65 degrees when I went to the pool yesterday. I actually took a picture of myself sitting at the edge of the pool just so I could remember myself. Hold on a second, where is it at? So here it is. Oh, look, she is an Instagram supermodel of the world. But I was like, okay, this is my last picture. It was like 65, but I have to tell you, the pool is actually pretty nice. I stayed in it for like 15 or 20 minutes, and then I almost got like so upset. I was like, oh my God, 9 months until the pool opens again. What are we gonna do? So I'm not very, very happy about it. And people are very confused because this Sunday, I won't be attending probably, but I said something to my neighbor across the street. So my neighbors across the street, if you watch my vlog, you know them as the gardener and the griller. So I was talking to the gardener last night, and I said something about, because Alex was very confused when we went to brunch yesterday because there's all these signs over the neighborhood, and they say that our annual pool party is on next Sunday, right? And he's like, I'm confused, but doesn't the pool close today? And I'm like, yeah. So they said you have to bring your own chairs because all the chairs are going to be locked up in the clubhouse by then. And so the pool will be closed. He goes, they're having a pool party around a closed pool. And other people in my neighborhood were like, well, we usually have it in the spring before the pool is open, right? So I was talking to my neighbor across the street, the gardener, about it. Now, if you watch my Peter Does Stuff channel, we do summer and fall garden tours over there. People really like them, and she knows her plants like nobody's business. So anyway, I was talking to her yesterday, and she was talking about the ridiculousness of them closing the pool because it's supposed to be like 85, 89 this week, right? So anyway, but then unclosed the pool. So I said something to her. I said, yeah, everybody's asking me if I'm going to be at the annual party and all this kind of stuff. They're begging now. They're begging us now to be on the board because they can't get anybody to be on the HOA board. People in my vlog are like, you need to do it. It'll give you great content because you're a content creator. Oh my God, I'm a content creator like those girls on The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I'm a content creator. Oh my God. I didn't even know. I thought I was a dude with a camera, but apparently I'm a content creator. This is content. This is unbelievable content. And speaking of Nik Avocado, actually, I know that he's a genius, but I'm a genius too, because you think that you're watching this. What is today? Well, I can't say what today is because if I do that, then I'm like actually manipulating and tricking you. But like, I'm pre-filming this video for September 9th of 2024. It's actually the year 2046, and I am cryogenically frozen, and I have pre-filmed all of these videos so that you're actually watching this on September 9th of 2024. But I'm cryogenically frozen right now. And so, yeah, they found me in the pool. They found me at the pool. I was trying to swim in the December after they closed the pool. They found me, they cryogenically froze me, but I had already pre-filmed a bunch of videos, and so I'm literally the genius, okay? I'm actually the genius. This is actually AI. See, because I was like, who is talking? Somebody outside my neighbor is talking. This is actually AI, because you guys are like, oh my God, he's got the icon hat on again. See, like, these are pre-filmed. I have the icon hat on again, okay? Like, I mean, I'm a master manipulator. I am the genius of the world, just like Nik Avocado. But anyway, so they closed the pool yesterday, but I was talking to my neighbor, the gardener, and I said, oh, everybody's asking me to go to this pool party next week, and she's like, I can't do the food. And I go, what do you mean you can't do the food? She goes, I can't do the food. And I go, lots of mayonnaise. She goes, mm-hmm. She goes, they provide the chicken, but then everything else, everybody's got to bring a side. And I go, lots of mayonnaise. And she goes, mm-hmm. She's like, it's disgusting. She's like, I can't do it. So I said, so y'all aren't going to the annual party? She goes, no, we're telling people that we're going, but we're not going to go. We're going to get sick that day. He said, I'm just going to tell him I'm probably not going to go. But then I feel bad because some of my friends live in the neighborhood and they've been asking me to go. So I think I will stop by for just a little bit and just say hi to all my friends and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But anyway, so the pool closed yesterday. And then last night, I finished, oh my God, #1 trending on Netflix right now. I'm actually going to do a reaction to it on my Peter Watches TV channel. By the way, thank you all for coming over to my Peter Watches TV channel. If you like to talk about TV shows, true crime, reality shows, all the trending shows on Apple and Netflix, I'm watching them all and like every day filming a video over there. And I'm having so much fun over there because y'all know I love the TV shows. So last night, my husband started it actually when we got home from brunch. He started The Perfect Couple. Well, I had already watched the first 5 episodes, so I finished it yesterday. And then I binge watched Sister Wives. I binge watched the hell out of Sister Wives. I got 1 episode left of season 13, okay? And so, and they're on their way, they're moving to Flagstaff right now. I feel like you should see my notes about this show, okay? My notes are like, what is going on with Cody Brown's half goatee? Because he has a goatee and it's like this, but then he shaves just this part. Those are like my notes. Those are like my extensive investigative notes for Sister Wives. I'm so into Sister Wives. Sister Wives starts on Sunday, next Sunday, season 19, and I have season 14, 15, 16, like I told you, I can't do math. 14, 15, 16, 17, I got 5 seasons left to watch this week. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, okay? I mean, every time that I'm not filming something, I got the iPod set up with Sister Wives in the background. I'm like typing stuff on the computer, putting my videos up, Sister Wives in the background, okay? Janelle and Christine and Robin, you know, trying to take down Mary Brown. I'm like watching all of it, okay? We already know Robin is the favorite. It's the only reason you married her, Cody. Cody and his 4 wives, but his favorite is his 5th wife, his hairdo. But anyway, so that was my night last night, and so yeah, so today I like had this whole video like all, well, you know, so I did this video the other day and it was about Nik Avocado. So if y'all don't know what I talked about, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Nik Avocado uploaded 2 videos 2 days ago. I looked at this video, it was like #1 in trending. I don't know if it still is. His video that's called 2 Steps Ahead has 30 million views on it. Girl. You are Ratio and Shane Dawson these days, girl. But anyway, so Nik Avocado did this video called 2 Steps Ahead. And in the video, he like comes back and he like has this panda hat on. And a lot of people are saying that that's a nod to Stephanie Sue, who she came out with these allegations about Nik Avocado years ago. I covered that over on this channel as well. And that her partner wears this panda hat. So a lot of people are saying, I don't know about that, okay? We'll get to what I think about this in just a second. But a lot of people are saying that it's a nod to that. Like maybe that's like when he became the villain. Because he is very like in this, that he's very villainous. Like, he's like, I've become the villain. I'm always going to be the villain, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. Don't quote me on it. I watched it literally like once or twice, and I don't care if I looked today. He hasn't posted any other videos. I'm not following him on Instagram, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So anyway, I did this video the other day, like everybody did this video, and I was watching all these videos, and I was seeing a lot of people that were saying things like, oh my God, like he's a total genius, and he like pre-filmed these videos and blah, blah, blah. And it was interesting because I got a few comments. Like the majority of the people that watch my video, because I took a very different stance, okay? I just was like, I don't think this is a social experiment. I'll tell you, I didn't really like, sometimes I say things in videos and I don't really like explain fully what I mean by it. It's like, because I feel very much like I'm just having a conversation with you. Like this just feels like we're sitting in the kitchen, I'm having a conversation with you, right? And so what I meant, because I explained in there, I talked about like Shane Dawson, people saying that his series with Jeffree Star was like a social experiment about drama. Deaf Noodles, when he was ruining his career, people were saying that that was a social experiment. Gabby Hanna, people were saying that was a social experiment, and we found out that none of it was a social experiment. So what I really felt watching all this was that Nik Avocado, I don't know how long. He said he hasn't filmed a video in 2 years. Okay, put the proof out. I want to see the proof, okay? I want to see the evidence. I mean, if you're going to come out and say it's a social experiment, could you at least explain the social experiment to us? Not just come back and say that you lost 250 pounds and then eat 3 pounds of noodles. Like, that's for me, okay? But I didn't understand the social experiment. I didn't understand. And he just says he's the villain now and you'll continue to watch him because he's the villain. Girl, I already done stopped watching you, okay? I done stopped watching you 3 years ago. I said in my video, I said I was never anybody that sent him any hate because and he gets in there and talks about how he's a villain. I was like, I never thought of you as a villain. I thought of you as arrogant, and I still do. After watching this video, I probably think of you as more arrogant now, having watched this video, than I thought of you before. In all honesty, I do. He came across as so arrogant and entitled in this video, and it was very shitty. And I got a couple comments from people, and then I was seeing things online. People were like, what people don't understand is that before, when he was thinner and he was a vegan, he was like criticized greatly for being thin. I'm sure that happened, but I also remember him being criticized greatly for stopping being a vegan. That was around the time that I found Nik Avocado, because that was when I became a vegetarian, and people were like talking about how Nik Avocado was a vegan, and I've actually referenced that in a lot of videos, especially in my vlog, where I've talked about people asking me about becoming a vegetarian and things like that. And I was like worried. I was like, oh my God, if I don't maintain this, people are going to come for me and all this kind of stuff. Till I had this friend of mine that she'd been a vegetarian for like 30 plus years. And she was like, who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for you or for people online? She's like, no vegetarian, no vegan does it 100% perfectly all the time. Like, you learn as you go. And she's been a vegetarian for 30 years. And I was like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Now I've been a vegetarian. I think it's been over 5 or 6. I think it was 6 years in August. And that's exactly right. You learn as you go. But when I first became a vegetarian, I'm not a vegan, I'm a vegetarian. When I first became a vegetarian, he was somebody that was being called out greatly for not, like, changing one day and not being a vegan. I remember people saying that he looked emaciated and things like that when he was a vegan. But then people are like, okay, so his social experiment, this is what, okay, I just have to tell you, in 8 years of covering drama, this is one of the things that baffles my mind, okay? Is when people will create entire narratives and stories about people and what certain things mean out of absolutely thin air. Like, they'll say, well, the reason why Jeffree Star did this and said this is because of this, and blah, blah, blah. And there's no truth to it, and nothing else ever comes out about it. For example, let me just give you a small example. I came out earlier this year. Jeffree Star posted this picture, okay? And it was like, coming soon. And it was like this pink, I'm sure I have it in here somewhere, but it was like this pink, I've shown it in videos before. This like pink leather thing. And it said, I think it said 6/7/24, like it was coming out 6/7/24. Well, I got in a video and it was like 6/9/24, some date afterwards, and I said, where is he at? Like, he never came out with it. And people in my comment sections, I got actually quite a few comments from this, said, oh, he probably did the European dating, because Jeffree Star's so European, right? I mean, I think a lot about Jeffree Star, but one of the things I actually don't these days, but one of the things I don't think about Jeffree Star is that the things he does are very European, okay? Especially when he's not in TikTok being like, Pookie, 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 Pookie. I don't think, oh, like, he speaks and does things like European people do. Like, what? Like, people are like, he probably meant like how in Europe they switch the dates and they put, you know, like the date first and then the month. And he was, so they were like, it's actually not June 7th, it's July 6th. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, July 6th came and went. No release of anything. There was no secret release, and I got the video. And this is what kills me too, right? Not one person. It's like very similar to the Shane Dawson thing, right? When I called it a cash grab. Now everybody calls it a cash grab. I called it a cash grab. I lost 10,000 subscribers. But anyway, and people are like, you're being so mean to Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson loves makeup. She do. She didn't take 5 minutes to try to look on how to do a smoky eye, okay? And I said in my video the other day, and I stand by it. He had the top people in the OG YouTube influencer space that could teach him how to do makeup. He was best friends with Jeffree Star. He had all Lipstick Nick around him, Toddy Westbrook, James Charles. He didn't have to ask any of them how to, either he is the worst person with makeup in the entire world, or he didn't care about makeup. All he cared about was making money off of makeup, and that's the truth. And I got actually comments in my video the other day, and people were like, when I saw that makeup room, I thought, no, he does not care about makeup whatsoever. Well, I always knew he didn't care about makeup, right? But when I said that about Jeffree Star, do you think one person came back to my video and said, oh my God, you're absolutely right. Like, it was June 7th and he didn't release anything, right? But people make up all these stories all the time. They always are making up these stories about it could be the, and a lot of people in that comment section were like, well, I'm just saying it could be this. I don't like Jeffree Star, but it could be this, right? But there are other people that were like, oh no, I know Jeffree, and this is how it, really? I've never known Jeffree Star, and I've followed him for 8 years. I've never known Jeffree Star to switch the dates on something. I mean, yeah, when it's convenient to him. But anyway, that's just one thing. It's like, it's so interesting to me when people come up with all this kind of stuff, like, oh, well, what you don't understand and what you don't get because you're too stupid, Peter Monn. I mean, I'll admit all day long, I'm stupid, okay? okay? For example, there was this meme that I saw. Now, I flat out read this on my vlog, and I thought it was 100% true. Here, I will put it up for you right here. Where am I at on time? We're at the 20-minute mark. Somebody posted this or tagged me in it, okay? And I saw this the other day, and it says, Halloween 2024 is the first time in 666 years that Halloween falls on a Friday the 13th. And I read it in my vlog, and I said, oh, that's interesting. Is that true? I'm going to have to Google that. Like, I was straight up, okay? I was straight up. Now, all my friends know, and I'll tell you, you tell a joke, okay, at a party at 8 o'clock, I start laughing at 11 o'clock on the way home. I am that slow. I do not get jokes, okay? I don't even think I got it until I was reading the comments that night in the vlog, and people were like, Peter, Halloween's... Now, Halloween, just so you know, is my favorite holiday of life, okay? It has always been my favorite holiday, okay? I know it's always on October 31st. I'm not an idiot, right? So here it is again. Halloween 2024 is the first time in 666 years that Halloween falls on a Friday the 13th. And I'm sitting there talking about how I'm going to Google it and stuff like that, okay? That's called dumb, okay? That's called dumb. I was straight up dumb. I was dumb, okay? But I'm not that dumb that I can't figure out shit. People are like, constantly like, oh, Peter, what you don't understand is what you don't understand. I'll tell you what I understand, okay? Is that Nik Avocado, about a year ago, probably people told him, I don't know, doctors, I don't know, I'm just guessing, okay? Y'all want to come up with your own theories? Here's my theory, okay? And I said it in my video the other day, that his health was at risk, okay? And they said, you got to do something about this. So he did whatever, okay? Because he never came out and shared, I mean, maybe that's his next video. I hope it is, for him and for his people that love him. I hope it is. I don't really give a shit, if you want to know the truth. I said that he could have been inspiring in this video. He chose not to. I mean, you know this whole idea of, like, we chose violence today, that people say online, that, like, meme, like, he chose to come back angry. Okay, girl, I mean, I'm glad you lost a lot of weight for you, but that still shows, I mean, you still came across as an asshole, okay? You know, it's like, I've had a lot of friends of mine, okay, that have lost a lot of weight and got healthy, and they just get nastier than they were before, okay? I don't think that makes somebody pretty, in all honesty. But anyway, but hey, congratulations on your weight loss, if that's what it was about. But I'll tell you why I have an issue with this, is that a lot of people were like, what you don't understand, Peter, okay? Basically insinuate that I'm so fucking stupid, okay? Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe I'm too stupid to understand the grand genius of Nik Avocado. But people would say, what you don't understand was the social experiment was that he was getting talked about because he was too thin. So he was like, I'm going to gain all this weight, and then people are still going to make fun of me for gaining all this weight, and then I'm going to lose all the weight, and what I'm going to realize is that whether I'm thin or whether I'm heavier, people are still going to talk about me. Yeah, because you're an asshole. I mean, that's just it, right, girl? I mean, like, you don't treat people nicely. Okay, you didn't treat your audience nice. The way that you talked to your audience the other day in your video, calling them a bunch of ants, and that you were manipulating and playing with them, I mean, I would never talk to my audience that way. I think that's horrible, okay? I think that's horrible. We have blessed jobs as content creators, influencers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers. I get so bent out of shape when I hear people complain about it. I literally sit on a fucking bed with my dog and I make videos. I'm a dude with a camera, okay? It's not that genius. It just really isn't. And I hate when people, I mean, I've seen genius videos on YouTube, okay? I have. I used to watch those most popular girls in high school. You're talking about stop motion animation. That was incredible. I've seen some short films on YouTube that are just unbelievable, right? I've even seen some TikToks that are incredible. But this, no, okay? And so that's what I think happened. And people are like, oh, he's been pre-filming. Girl, I pre-film videos before I go on vacation. That don't make me a genius, okay? It just don't. And I don't like how he talked to his audience. At all, okay? You're so angry at the entire world. I don't know, girl, maybe work on your anger. You know, you're working on everything else. In that 2 years that you took off, what were you doing? Were you only just sitting there being bitter, stewing up stuff? Yeah, I don't know. Like, girl, don't be borrowing trouble and being angry at your audience that stood by waiting to hear it, okay? So, apparently, what people think I'm such a big idiot for is that the social experiment was, whether he's thin or whether he's heavy, people are going to talk shit about you. Girl, I could have told you that, okay? I have yo-yo dieted for my whole 52 years. Well, not on my whole 52 years, but probably 40 of my 52 years. I have gone up and down and up and down. People have still talked shit about me, okay? So I could have told you that. And a lot of the people in the comment section said that. They said, I could have told you that just by watching the world around me. People are going to talk shit about you, okay? And then people were like, and furthermore, and people were like, boy, he's trolling. Like, that was what was so genius about it. It's genius to troll. It's not genius to troll, okay? It's easy to troll. Trolling is so easy. Trolling is so easy to do, okay? You literally get on video and say whatever you want to say, and you don't give a shit about it. You don't give a shit about your audience. You don't give a shit about the consequences. You don't give a shit about anything. Trolling is easy. Taking accountability for your trolling is a completely different thing. So when people want to say that trolling is genius, no, it's not. No, if I wanted to turn my channel tomorrow into a completely trolling channel, well, first of all, nobody would watch, because who would care about a 52-year-old that's just sitting here trolling shit? But if I wanted to sit here and fight with my husband and scream and yell at him, first of all, my husband would never engage in that, okay? He's like, I'm not, for a social experiment or otherwise, no, I'm not doing that, okay? We're not doing that, you know? But if I wanted to do all that and make up a bunch of shit, listen, I get accused of all kinds of making up all kinds of shit that's so boring, okay? That, like, I sit on my front porch for an hour to 2 hours every single day, and I get accused of making up shit about what? You know, if I wanted to troll, I could really troll, you know, like make up stories about my neighbors and stuff like that. They literally walk by in my videos and talk to me and stuff like that, you know. I mean, I could make up it is easy to troll, okay? Tomorrow, if I wanted to turn this into a trolling channel, the thing is, you have to kind of have some big kind of platform and then troll, right? Like, even Trisha Paytas, like, she kind of started early trolling, but she already kind of had a platform before she started trolling. You got to have people kind of interested in who you are, then you got to start trolling, right? Well, I don't have that kind of following, so who would even care, right? But anyway, I don't think that trolling is genius. And I'll tell you what else, if the social experiment is, I'm going to gain a bunch of weight to prove a point. Now, I take huge issue with that, and I said that in my video the other day. There, again, because you made a lot of money off of your social experiment. You got a lot of subscribers. You got a lot of attention, okay? I mean, Gabby Hanna said she knew how to make a viral video. She knew how to make something go viral in a minute, you know? Like, okay. But if that was the case, if the social experiment is, I'm going to gain a bunch of weight and I'm going to lose a bunch of weight, and you were wearing an oxygen mask and things like that, and a CPAP machine and all that, whatever that was, in videos, telling people that your health was at risk and you were wearing a scooter around. Now, I don't know about you, Nik Avocado, but I can only speak for my audience. I have a lot of people that have chronic health issues that watch my videos. You know, I'm grateful that those people that have chronic health issues that they watch my videos. Many of them send me messages and say, you get me through the day. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that they allow me to be part of their life, okay? I don't think that if this was all trolling and this was a joke, I don't think that people that are riding scooters, that people really do have to ride scooters in real life. I have friends of mine that do. People that have to wear oxygen. My aunt was on oxygen before she passed away, or wear CPAP machines and things like that. I don't think that's funny, okay? I don't think that's trolling. I don't think it's part of a social experiment, period. And I don't think that gaining weight to monetize off videos, and that's why I stopped following them to begin with, whether it's a social experiment or not, okay? So people want to come to me and they want to say, well, Nik Avocado is a genius, and Nik Avocado, and what you don't understand, hold on, this is going to stop in 2 minutes, so let me stop this real quick, hold on a second. Pose. Everybody pose with me. Okay, so thank you for posing with me. I know at least one of you out there went. Now, if you want to know how to do the pose, you prune, or you, what is it? Prune second. You turtle first. That gives you a good, like, jawline. When you got a beard, you just shave your beard, and that gives you a jawline. Don't matter what your neck looks like. But anyway, so just grow a beard, first of all, okay? That might be the easiest thing to do. But you turn like this. My husband taught me this. It's called turtling. Like, you know, a turtle puts you, then you like that. It gives you a, like, you know, prominent jawline. And then Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, they always go, prune. Anyway, but that's how you get you a good picture. Nik Avocado. But anyway, you don't have to be the villain. You can just go, like, every one of my Instagram pictures is like this. No, not like that. Every one of my Instagram pictures is like this. Prune. True story. Go look at my Instagram. I post all kinds of fun shit on my Instagram story lately. People are following me like lately. I got 10,000 new Instagram followers the other day, Jacqueline Hill. As if. Ain't nobody following me on the Instagram. Ain't nobody following me on the Instagram for my Cody Brown pictures, and I don't care. I just have fun. I post all kinds of shit over there. Rescue squirrels, Thumbelina. I love her so much. Thumbelina and Fern the squirrel. I swear to God, they get me through the worst days, the bad days, the good days. They get me through all. I love them squirrels so much. But anyway. So to all the people out there that want to keep on saying, you know, oh my God, he's a genius. Oh my God, Nik Avocado, he's a genius. He's a genius at manipulation. Oh my God, he manipulated all of us. He tricked us all. Tricked me who, girl? I didn't even know she was still making videos. Tricked us all. Who? Nik Avocado. He tricked us all, girl. He tricked tricked us all. He is such a genius. He is such a genius. Oh, he is Einstein, honey. He is Einstein. He is Einstein, girl. He is. I'm not moving on from that because I can't think of any other geniuses right now because I'm such a genius myself. He is such a genius, girl. He is Einstein. Anyway. All that's going through my head is painters. I don't know why. I'm thinking Salvador Dali and Picasso. Are they geniuses? He's a genius, girl. Nik Avocado, I have to admit, he is a genius. He is the genius of the world. He truly is. And you know what? I simply don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't care. I mean, if he comes out and does something else or shows his social experiment or his new bird or brings Orlin back or whatever's going on with him, I mean, and people are interested enough in it that they swamp my DMs again, yeah, I'll make a video about it. I'm a drama commentary channel. People sometimes don't seem to understand. They're like, wow! And I'm like, I'm a drama commentary channel. Settle down, okay? Put your Depends on so you don't shit yourself. I'm a drama commentary channel. I've been a drama commentary channel since 2016, okay? And what I do over here is I comment on drama that's going on online. It's pretty simple, okay? You don't even need a Scantron test for that. So settle down, okay? But if Nik Avocado comes out and does something else, of course I'm going to comment on it. You know what I'm saying? But simply, I just don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't, in all honesty, I don't care if, I mean, people are like looking into pictures. I mean, so many people, I appreciate it. I really do. So many people last night were sending me pictures and receipts of 2 years ago and a year ago and talking about political issues that he was talking about 6 months ago and pop culture issues that he was talking about 6 months ago, and that's how they know the video was made. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care if he pre-filmed these videos 6 years ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago. I don't care if none of them are pre-filmed. I don't think it makes him a genius, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I simply do not care. I don't even really care how he lost the weight, if you want to know the truth, okay? I don't. I think it's a weird take to talk about how you lost 250 pounds and come back and eat a bunch of noodles, okay? For me, when I go through tough times in my life, I like to come back and share what learning experience I've learned from it and maybe share that with other people so maybe somebody can learn through what I went through, you know? For me, that's what I think, and that's what I'm attracted to watching online, okay? I like people that are real as shit and want to share real stories, right? That's what I like to watch. When people want to talk about their struggle, when people want to talk about what's real. This bullshit, I don't care about. This pushes me away. This is basically holding up a sign that says, please don't watch me anymore. I don't want to, I will watch you to cover you for drama, but I'm not interested. I don't care how you lost the weight. I don't care where you've been for 2 years, okay? I don't care, like, if the moving into a new apartment was fake or real. I don't care if the fights with Orlin are fake or real, because you basically were talking about, you know, having an abusive relationship. I don't think that's funny. I don't think abusive relationships are funny, okay? I don't think that the Stephanie Sue situation is funny. I don't know if that's part of the social experiment. I don't know, okay? I don't know. I don't think that how you talk to your audience is funny. I don't think that if part of the weight gain and the scooter and the CPAP machine and all that kind of stuff is part of the trolling, I don't think that's funny. I don't think chronic illness is funny. You know, I don't think other stuff is funny. I don't think mental illness is funny. I don't think a lot of this is funny. So I'm out. And I don't think it's genius, okay? I don't think it's genius at all. When people in this world, like, we have real issues that we're talking about, and yes, I understand that I'm a drama commentary channel, and people are talking about he is such a genius because he tricked us all. There's a lot more that you could have done. There's a lot more with that platform that you could have done than trick us all into that people are mean to people that are overweight. Hell, I could have told you that. I got my picture thrown up every single day, okay, of my gut. Every single day. So I could have told you that, okay? You didn't need to do something to your social experiment. I could have told you you were going to get... And, oh, he tricked everybody. Girl, based on what? Your pre-filmed videos that you were putting up until 7 months ago that people were still assuming that you were that way? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said in my video the other day, congratulations, you know? Congratulations for losing weight. You know, I hope that you don't gain it all back, and I hope that you take care of your health, because people that have drastic weight loss, they have a lot of health issues as well. They really do, you know? And so, I don't know. Like, I don't know what message you're sending by talking about coming out and being a villain, and people are still going to be watching you. I don't know. It's like, do you ever watch something okay, I watched this TV show recently called Dark. I think this is part of the whole thing with Nik Avocado, right? Like, I watched a show called Dark the other day, or the other week, and it's 3 seasons, and it's about these kids that go missing in Germany. And then it's like a time travel show. And then it goes back to what years does it start? 2017 or something, 2015. That goes back to 1986. It's every 33 years. And then it goes forward in time. Then it goes back to like 1941 and then 18 something. And then at the end of one season, it's no longer times, it's worlds, okay? And I'm like, this shit done fucked me up. I mean, like, seriously, I need to get back to marry Christine, Robin, and Janelle Brown, and Cody Brown and his 5 wives with his hair. I need to get back to that, because that shit makes sense to me, right? Like, I can get that, okay? But this dark stuff, I love the show. I did. I was mesmerized by the show, because I couldn't figure it out. I can't figure out this show. You know what the difference is? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Nik Avocado. And I can tell you right now, okay, that the internet doesn't either. And in 3 months, when he's back to doing mukbangs again or whatever he's doing as the villain, ain't nobody gonna care either. And you know, what's interesting to me is I was actually looking at his videos. I don't know why you would need to do all this. I mean, if I was gonna do a social experiment, I would explain what the social experiment was. And if I really thought that I was that smart and I was really that arrogant, I'd sit there and I'd be like, oh, I fucked you all. I fooled you all, and this is exactly what I did, and this is how I had it planned out, and this is when I started on this and this date, and y'all continue to do it. But when I went and looked at his channels, what I noticed was, and I kind of knew this anyway, but I didn't realize on this level, because I looked to see where that video, if he had posted a new video today, and I was like, damn, that video is sitting at 30 million views. I went back and I looked at his last video. The last video was sitting at like 4 million views, 10 million views, or something like that. The video before that was like 3 or 4 million views. I mean, he's been getting good views for a while, right? Like, not 30 million views, but he's been getting good views for a while. So you've been getting good views, you've been trolling your audience, you've been making other influencers uncomfortable, okay? And you have been displaying trolling behavior online, and the social experiment is that you tricked us all. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't have any kind of investment in somebody that thinks that that's the trickery of the world, okay? I really, really don't. You know? I don't know. What would have been to me that you tricked the world would have been if you came back and you didn't say that you were a villain, and you said, hey, you know what? I've been like a real asshole for the last couple years because it was all a character. People are like, what you don't understand is that he's a character online. I don't like characters online, okay? I think it's bullshit. I'm not attracted to that at all, okay? I don't love the characters. I don't love people that come out and play characters. This is part of the reason why I've never watched him, okay? I don't care that he's a character. He's always said that he's a character. Go watch him. Go watch all of his videos. I would never discourage somebody from watching him, okay? But to sit there and say that he's a genius, okay. Do you want to know what I am interested in? I'm interested in this video that I saw. It was on the Facebook, and it came up, and I was like, what is this? And then I saw that it was from a TikTok, and here, I'm going to share it with you guys right here. Hold on a second. It was a mermaid was caught live. Why is it not playing for me right now? Hold on a second. Okay. It was a mermaid. Where's the sound on this? Come on now. A mermaid was caught live swimming in a small town in South Africa. A girl! There is a full-on mermaid right there. Look at that. I was like, what? Now that's the kind of shit I care about. Look at her, girl. I was like, what? There are mermaids, girl. I care about that stuff. I don't care about Nik Avocado if he's a genius or not. I really don't. I'll make a video about it because I know people are interested in it, but I don't give a shit, okay? I'd have made a full video today. If I thought that this video, people would watch it, I'd have made a whole video about a mermaid spotted in South Africa. That's the kind of shit I'm interested in. You want to know the truth, okay? I went in here and I even looked at the Facebook. Listen. Hold on a second. I have this whole thing all turned up. Now I got to find out who this girl, she's obsessed with. She posting all kinds of pictures about mermaids and stuff like that. So she put on here, what is it then if it's not that? What is it, girl? If it is not a mermaid, what is it then? Oh my God. And I went under here and I said, I want to see what people are saying about this because I do truly believe in mermaids. I mean, I saw the movie Splash, you know, and I got a true crime book club, so don't fuck with me. I do. I got a true crime book club. Now, we ain't read no books about mermaids because I can tell you right now, that conversation would not go over well with my book club partner, Mel. I can just tell you right now, if I said, girl, I think we should read a true crime book about mermaids, she'd say, what now? We wouldn't be doing that. Somebody in here said, this is real. This is real. I need to tell Bigfoot to get out of my way. Bigfoot is very tall. He is still blocking my view, and I was on a unicorn. Girl, I sit here and scroll this shit while I'm watching Sister Wives, and people think that I have a bad life. Oh, girl, get on out. And somebody said, amazing how they exist, but their bodies never ever wash up anywhere ever. Maybe they dump them over that ice wall that flat earthers don't have photos of. What, girl? What's Mermaids are real. Somebody says, I saw one during the Sunset Festival in Key West when I was 18 back in 2015. Girl, really? Somebody said, wow, you are, the poster said, you are very lucky. Most of us can only dream of the reality. Girl, look, I'm a mermaid. When I was 6, and I was swimming in the pool, and I would say to my mom, look, Mom, I'm a mermaid. Nobody ever would have guessed I was going to be gay. Somebody said, I froze the frame. Tall movement looked real, and it's this thin, unlike a person with 2 legs and a suit. It does say in the Bible, oh, girl, now we got to bring Bible into the mermaids. They got to bring Bible. Where in the Bible? Is she going to tell us where in the Bible it says something about mermaids? Because I would love to know that, okay? Now, that might be the church service that I might go to, okay? Can somebody tell me when Pastor Too Smart is going to do his sermon on the mermaids? Because that might be the Sunday I get my ass up early enough to show up to church. I froze the frame, tail movement looked real, and it's thin, unlike a person with 2 legs and a suit. It does say in the Bible that God made all sea creatures in the ocean. Okay. Many whom never been seen and recently caught and discovered. I don't know the vastness of God. Girl, I don't either. I don't. And you have just fucked me now because she is not a Christian, but I'm thinking that I gotta find a church. Okay, I gotta find the Church of the Mermaids. I do. I want to be a merman so bad. I want to be a mermaid or a merman so bad. I don't even care. Somebody said, why do people still make the effort when we all know there is no such thing? Same thing with aliens. We want legit. There's aliens, girl. You are an idiot. And then somebody posted this meme of an alien. Girl, there are aliens. Come on now. Okay, somebody said, I've seen a few of these before. They are so cool. Unlike in the movies, they can't really talk though. Like Splash, Daryl Hannah. They wear beautiful necklaces made from pearls and Abilene shells. They make a noise similar to dolphins. Told you I was a mermaid. Very cool creatures. What'd she say? I've seen a few of these before. Like, you just throw that out in a Facebook comment. Oh, I've seen a few of them mermaids swimming on my lakes in the HOA. The poster responds and says, I bet they wear the best quality pearls. Girl, I've had a few pearl necklaces in my life, and I ain't no mermaid. I know I'm getting at least one comment for that. Somebody said, I identify as a mermaid. Girl, me too! Oh my God, I identify as a mermaid. Somebody said, I assume that's an AI-generated image. Oh, she posted this picture. Somebody posted this picture. She said, I identify as a mermaid. Girl, it is so fake. And somebody said, I assume that's AI-generated image, but it's very pretty. This person said, this is almost as believable as there's hot singles in my area ready to mingle. Now, why are videos about mermaids being sighted, okay, in some offshoot swamp pond in South Africa? Why are those not getting 30 million views? Why is Nik Avocado being a genius of the world? Why is that getting 30 million views? Okay, I don't fucking care. I don't. But if tomorrow the world came out that mermaids were real, girl, I would be there for it. True story, I would. But I don't give a shit. I don't. Nik Avocado, go live your best life. Dude, you are a fucking genius. You are. If you need to hear it from one more person, Peter Monn will say it to you, girl. You are a genius. You are, girl. You are. Girl, you are a genius. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I know some people got so pissed. They're like, he is a genius. Well, all right, girl, I just said that. I just said that. Tighten them to pins. Girl, I just said that. He's a genius. He is. He's a genius. He's a genius. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.